Hey y'all, I just want to get on here and talk to y'all about something that's very near and dear to my heart, something that I have a love-hate relationship with, and that is shrinkage. We're going to talk about the pros, we're going to talk about the cons, we're going to talk about all the things in between. We're going to talk about how I stretch my hair to combat shrinkage. We're going to talk about all that, so let's get into it. First, we're going to talk about the said that so weird. We're gonna talk about the pros. So first pro I would say is versatility. You know, like one day your hair could look like a TWA, a teeny weeny afro, and the next day your hair could look like a big old fro. You know, that's versatility right there. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people's shrinkage is only about like here, from here to here, you know, but like other people's shrinkage is like from here all the way to like all the way up here. So it's like, you know, that's versatile. Embrace that. Another pro is health. Shrinkage means your hair is healthy. Shrinkage means that your hair has the elasticity that it needs. Because if your hair didn't have elasticity, it wouldn't bounce back. When you stretch it, it wouldn't bounce all the way back up the way it does. It wouldn't be able to like go from here to being stretched out all the way out here. So I think you should embrace that, because if you didn't have shrinkage, your hair wouldn't be healthy. So it's a telltale sign of health. I know when I want to like really see how healthy my hair is, I wet it and then I see how long it takes to bounce back. And then when it shrinks all the way down to my scalp, I already know. I have about 80% shrinkage, but I wear my hair stretched majority of the time. And the reason for that is because of the cons of shrinkage. I'm about to get into that right now. First con of shrinkage is the tangles. So imagine a cord, right? So we have this cord right here. Imagine this cord. When it's stretched out the way it is, you know, it's not going to tangle on itself. It's less likely to tangle on itself. Or when you have another cord next to it, you know, it's less likely for them to tangle or get tangled up because they're stretched. But then when it starts to shrink up, it becomes more likely for it to tangle on itself. Now imagine, let's say like 10,000 to a million, 100,000 of these cords tangling up on each other at once. That's what happens when my hair shrinks. It's like a whole bunch of, because my hair, you know, it's type 4, it's type 4B, 4C. It's more of a tight coil and kinks. So then when they shrink, they get on top of each other. It's like real easy for them to get on top of each other and tangle up. So that's why I stretch my hair to avoid tangles. And another thing that comes with tangles and shrinkage is single strand knots. So when your hair tangles up on itself like that, it makes it easy for your hair to form single strand knots. And single strand knots are basically knots that cause split ends, that are the only way you can get them out your hair is to cut them out or to break your hair in the process of detangling them out. Sometimes when you're detangling your hair and you hear snapping, yeah, that's like you snapping the single strand knots that form that can't break easily, you know? So to avoid breakage, that's the last thing. That's the last con I would say that comes with shrinkage. I stretch my hair to avoid the breakage that could come with it, because all that I got my notes right here. All those tangles will lead to single strand knots, which leads to split ends and breakage. And you know, if we want hair health, we promote that by avoiding those certain things. So yeah, that's just the reason I stretch my hair, to avoid those things. And I just want to come on here and share that with you, because I wanted you to see the pros and the cons. I know a lot of time we talk about shrinkage and we talk about it in such a negative way, like, oh, it's all bad, like you gotta combat it at all costs, but you don't have to necessarily combat it. I feel like you can embrace it and know, okay, this is a sign that my hair is healthy, but also know, you know, different ways you could, you know, use shrinkage to your advantage. So yeah, that's what I had to say, y'all. That's all I had to say. I want y'all to get some insight If you have any more questions about that, let me know. You could head over to my other video, 4 ways to stretch your hair without heat, because I am not using heat on my hair. I don't blow dry my hair, no blow dry, no straightening, no nothing. I haven't straightened my hair in 4 years since my high school graduation. So yeah, you do not need heat to stretch your hair. We're avoiding heat damage at all costs. We're promoting healthy hair, so this is just like a healthy hair tip. You can stretch your hair, and that video shows you how to stretch your hair without heat, and this video just talks about shrinkage. So I hope you learned something. I hope it helped a little bit. And yeah, follow me on Instagram at nubian.by.nature. Follow me on TikTok at nubian.by.nature. You know, like, share, subscribe on here for more content, and I will keep you posted. So yeah, that's all.